Alright, so now we've been on the road for about 2.5 hours or something like that. Yeah, about that. We've still got about 3 hours left to go to Nashville, and I don't know what time we're meeting up with some more relatives, or even if it'll happen, who knows, we'll see. But I'm trying to upload this from the road. First time I ever did that. You see it's at 16%. Or not 60%, 16 minutes left to go, so let's see if it works. 42%. I have been uploading these at a little bit like just lowerish quality, might not even notice, just to make them upload a little bit faster on the hotel Wi-Fi, and the phone was a hot spot there from the phone. But I did say 15 minutes when it first started, and we are driving still through Arkansas, I'm pretty sure, so big old open land there, and that's probably a little spotty, but that's like so far going to work. But the Raptor, or not just the Raptor, all the F-150s have these auxiliary plugs, but the laptop charger is not working. Right when I plug it in, it starts blinking, and that means there's a fault, and we did a little bit of research, and some people say their laptops work, some people say they don't. But it's for to use for like power tools and tools, not like power tools, but tools on like, you know, job sites and stuff. And it even says in the manual you plug in TVs and of the like, stuff like that. So this should work, but it's not. I don't know, it might be because of all that stuff in the back, like, because we have the seats up and all the seats down, so it might just be detecting like some weight or something all over it, because it does get hot. Maybe it's not, we don't turn it on because it doesn't want to like burn stuff up, but who knows. If it doesn't work, maybe we'll take it to the dealer and say, hey, it don't work. But it's kind of like, we have used it before, so it does work. We've used it on a little like pump thingy, and maybe it doesn't draw as much power as a laptop charger, but there's no reason why it probably shouldn't work. But let's hope this gets uploaded now. So it's 13 minutes, and I guess we'll see what happens once we hit Nashville. Okay, so we're stopping in Lexington, Tennessee. You always want to say Kentucky, but I think it's Lexington, Tennessee. But it was about 15 miles off our route to Nashville to see our relatives. But we're gonna stop and get some boxes, so we can kind of organize the back a little bit, because I think that she has some stuff we're gonna bring back home too. And just to see if the power inverter can maybe work. I don't know, something to try. But we took the corner and found a big old surprise. It's a Goodwill. Wasn't even looking for it. And, it's kind of out here in the off the highway a little bit, so maybe there's something good hidden in here. So even the Walmart might have something hidden. Definitely seems well stocked. But the next question is, there's a bunch of monitors in there. If there's anything, see something. Actually, I've already spotted something right there. If you've seen it, I think we've actually bought two. I'm not sure if we got them sent in. I don't know for a fact we didn't get them sent in, because usually they need testing and stuff like that. And usually either me or him is the one doing the testing. So if we're not doing the testing, then the stuff don't get sent out. So and we recently bought them and we haven't been tested. We haven't got the electronics sent because, as you know, last week we've been out and about. But see how much it is over there. It seems like their prices are a little bit cheap so far, but haven't hit the electronic. Right after I shut the camera off, as I was going to hit the record button, I'm like, oh, spot this sitting in the kid shelf. $3. Never seen a blue one before, but I'm sure it's still at least the normal. I've never seen that before at all. We've sold hundreds of those things, and never a blue Spirit 600. We're looking at this Star Wars puzzle. We're trying to decide if we're going to send it in as new on Amazon or used. It's kind of a tough decision, because it's a puzzle, and it's, just kidding, don't send your opened stuff as new into Amazon. That puzzle's not worth anything. I didn't even scan it. I just know from experience, even though I should scan it, that's not worth anything. But don't be sending your ripped up packages as new on Amazon. And so far the video game section is not looking too bad. I've not looked in here. I even see a new one there. But I turned around and noticed this thing too. And usually this brand here is usually pretty expensive stuff. And this here seems kind of fancy. I know they have portable voice converters, or like voice recorders, I should say. They're pretty good quality. Not sure about this little I don't know what you want to call it, station thingy, but for $4 I'm gonna look it up, and I bet it's gonna be good. It's definitely not one of those, or it was worth less than I thought it was worth, but as you can see, it's still gonna be a decent pickup at $4. I didn't look it up on Amazon, but I'd say there's not too much going to go wrong with it. Plus there's no power cord, so it must be USB powered, so that has a plus. Alright, so yeah, we turned the corner. It's kind of turning into a gold rush here. But speaking spell, of course you guys know about that, $2.99, and got that stuff. And that found a pink Wii Motion Plus. house for $3. Pretty good condition. And those there are usually good, but it is slapped a 20 on there. Guess I can't get the internet to work too well. But, what else is over here I was gonna grab? All that stuff, the speak and spell. Oh yeah, there's a Sony phone. There's a Pro controller, but I don't think these are going to be too much. And no, even though that does have a slap the 20 bill on there. See that ring? See the reviews? See that? Now it is only 1 and 2, or 1 FBA, 1 merchant. But yeah, we'll risk the 20 on that. Runs keep on it. Eat the red guy. Those are the last 3 on the list. Alright, so attempt number 1, boxes, stuff. Before and after. As you can see, it didn't really make up too much room, but it just made it nicer. All that side's full of boxes, and so it made some room like in the back, stuff there. Still a little bit of room up here. So I didn't really increase the room too much, although it did, but it did help with the whole stuff getting smashed, and got a little bit more easier to get in and out now, a little bit more organized. Maybe, if I can get the door shut. There we go. Alright, so we finally made it home after visiting some relatives in Tennessee. It was like a 5.5 hour straight, no, it was like 6.5 hour straight drive. But, 4:23. Now we're super tired, but trucks needed to get unloaded. Actually, I had to park the truck in the yard. Probably should have took a little video of it because the 2 parking spots were sitting there taken. But all right, but yeah, that's gonna wrap up the whole Texas trip. Now we have the fun of taking all that stuff out of the truck and labeling it up, I guess. So thanks for watching, guys.